How to survive a dog attack. Recently, the residents in my neighborhood have been very apprehensive due to the increasing number of stray dogs and their possible attacks. Dog attacks are quite common because dogs are present almost everywhere from streets to houses. So it is very important for people to know about how to survive a dog attack. When and why will a dog attack you? Prevention is always better than cure in this video. We are also going to highlight situations that trigger dog attacks. So for your own safety, gear up. Unfamiliar dogs. It's always best to be cautious around dogs you don't know, even if they seem friendly. Ask permission from the owner before petting a dog, and never approach a dog that is alone or seems aggressive, playing too rough. Some dogs, especially puppies, can get overexcited during play and accidentally bite. So, avoid roughhousing or teasing. Feeling threatened. Dogs may attack if they feel threatened or afraid. This could be due to a person approaching them aggressively, invading their space, or making sudden movements for loud noises that startle them. Predatory instincts. Some dogs may exhibit predatory behavior, especially towards small children, small animals, or moving objects. This instinctual behavior can lead to chasing, lunging, and even biting if the dog perceives the individual as prey, protecting territory or resources. As territorial animals, dogs may perceive humans as threats to their territory or valuable resources such as food, toys, or their owners. This can lead to defensive aggression, especially if the dog feels its possessions or family members are being threatened. Lack of socialization. Dogs that haven't been properly socialized around people and other animals are more likely to bite out of fear or anxiety. Medical conditions. Dogs in pain or discomfort may become defensive and lash out if they feel threatened or if someone tries to touch or handle them in a way that exacerbates their pain. Illnesses or medical conditions can also affect a dog's behavior and potentially lead to aggression. Need more motivation to stay clear of dogs. Why should we so beware and always stacked on with ideas helpful to survive a dog attack? For sure, a dog attacking you will use its teeth and sharp claws, inflicting immense pain, but that's not just it. Dog attacks poses many other threats, some of which can be fatal. Infection. Dog bites can introduce bacteria into the body, leading to infections such as cellulitis, abscesses, and in severe cases, sepsis. Bacteria commonly found in dog saliva, such as Pasteurella, can cause infections if the wound is not properly cleaned and treated. Dogs can carry certain zoonotic diseases, such as ringworm or hookworm, which can be transmitted to humans through contact with contaminated surfaces or direct contact with a dog's paws. Disease transmission. While rare in some countries due to vaccination programs, rabies is a potentially fatal viral infection that can be transmitted through the saliva of infected animals, including dogs. If a dog is not vaccinated against rabies and bites someone, there is a risk of transmission. In addition to rabies, dog bites can also transmit other diseases and parasites, such as tetanus, MRSA, methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus aureus, and parasites like fleas and ticks. Psychological trauma. Being attacked or bitten by a dog can cause significant psychological trauma, especially in children. Fear of dogs, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, are common consequences of such incidents. Scarring and disfigurement. Severe dog bites can result in permanent scarring and disfigurement, particularly if the face or other visible areas are involved. Reconstructive surgery may be required to repair the damage. Emotional and financial burden. Not to forget that recovering from a dog attack or bite can be emotionally and financially draining. Medical expenses, including hospital bills, medication, and therapy, can add up quickly. Additionally, lost wages due to time off work and the cost of legal proceedings, if applicable, can further increase the financial burden. So let's discuss how you can survive a dog attack. Surviving a dog attack requires quick thinking, calmness, and decisive action. Before an attack, be aware of your surroundings. Notice dogs on leash and their behavior. Avoid unfamiliar dogs or those showing signs of aggression like rolling, snarling, or stiff posture. Avoid provoking a dog. The goal is to completely avoid a dog attack, so don't provoke. If the dog has already been triggered to attack you, avoid provoking it further and protect yourself until help arrives. During confrontation, stay calm. Easier said than done. But yes, it's crucial. Panicking can escalate the situation and make it harder to think clearly. So gather yourself up and don't run. Sudden movements can be perceived as a threat. Avoid eye contact. Dogs can perceive direct eye contact as a threat. Avoid staring directly at the dog and instead keep your gaze averted or focused on something else. Back away slowly. Running can trigger a dog's chase instinct, and so does turning your back towards the dog. So never consider these as escape options when confronted with a dog. If the dog is not actively attacking, either stand still or back away from it while keeping it in your line of sight. Use a barrier. Put a jacket, bag, trash can, umbrella, or any other barrier between you and the dog. This can help protect you from bites and give you some space to retreat. Speak calmly. Use a calm, firm tone of voice to try to verbally deter the dog. Avoid shouting or screaming, as this may agitate the dog further. Offer an object. If the dog is showing signs of aggression but has not yet attacked, try offering it an object to distract or redirect its attention. This could be a stick, toy, or even a piece of clothing. Find higher ground. Climbing onto a car, tree, or other elevated surface can make it harder for the dog to reach you and provide you with a better vantage point to assess the situation and call for help. If attacked, use pepper spray. If you have pepper spray or an air horn, use it to deter the dog and create a distraction. These items can startle the dog and give you an opportunity to escape. Protect your vital areas. If a dog knocks you to the ground, use your arms and hands to protect your face, neck, and other vital areas. Curl into a ball and protect your head and neck. Cover your vital organs with your arms. This position makes it harder for the dog to inflict serious bites. Try to keep your fingers curled to protect them from being bitten. Aim for the tail. While less common, a pinch or grab at the base of the tail can surprise and disorient the dog momentarily. Target pressure points. If you have knowledge of canine anatomy, targeting pressure points such as the throat, nose, or eyes may help deter the dog. However, this should only be attempted by individuals with training in self-defense techniques. Fight back as a last resort. If you're unable to escape and the dog is actively attacking you, fighting back may be necessary to protect yourself. Aim for sensitive areas such as the eyes, nose, or throat, and use any objects you can find as weapons. Play dead with caution. This may work for some dogs, but it's not a guaranteed tactic. Only try it if you're unable to fight back and curl up. Don't move until the threat seems over. After an attack, seek medical attention immediately. Even minor bites can become infected. Report the attack to animal control. This will help them locate the dog and ensure it's properly evaluated. These are general guidelines, and the best course of action will depend on the specific situation. If you can safely escape, do so. Remember that every dog and situation is different, so it's essential to assess the situation quickly and choose the appropriate course of action based on the specific circumstances. Seeking medical attention immediately following a dog attack is crucial to prevent infection and address any injuries. It's important for dog owners to properly train and socialize their pets, adhere to leash laws, and supervise interactions between dogs and unfamiliar individuals to help prevent dog attacks and bites. Additionally, educating the public on responsible dog ownership and how to safely interact with dogs can help reduce the incidence of this incident. Mention in the comment section the key takeaways from today's video and what you learned. Like, share, and subscribe the channel for more informative news from the animal and plant kingdom.